Ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer number 1 that made its debut back in April of this year over at Star Wars Celebration, followed by the second teaser trailer over at D23, a lot of fans around the world have been very excited and eager to see the third and final trailer of Episode 9 by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Episode 9 is that we do know that during this month of October is when we are finally entering in the major stage of course, the marketing by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is the big marketing push as we get closer to mid-October, which is when, of course, they're going to unveil the new trailer, new posters, new images, you name it. Now, on top of all of this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming Trailer 3 of Episode 9, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that Kylo Ren is described to be approaching a large cube-like structure that is colored black, where Kylo is said to ignite his lightsaber on the world of Exegol as he approaches the structure. It's said that Kylo is confronting around 6 Sith loyalists who are guarding a large elevator that is said to lead to the very location of Palpatine underneath the surface of the dead world over in the unknown regions. It's explained that the shot is described to be dark visually speaking, where this is said to be Palpatine's new home underneath the surface of Exegol. Another describes a sequence in which it's explained that Rey is inside of a cave of some kind, where she is said to be opening a chest box that contains an ancient Jedi artifact that is in the shape of a hexagon that glows in a yellow hue. It's explained that she touches the device, where as she touches it, the voices of past characters can be heard, such as Anakin, Luke, Kenobi, Yoda, and more, where the sequence is said to take place inside of a crystal cave that may be a kyber crystal cave, where as Rey focuses on the device, she is said to close her eyes. The next describes a shot in which Palpatine is seen in his new outfit that is a blend between black and red, where he is said to be levitating both Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber and Kylo Ren's crossguard in mid-air, where Rey and Kylo Ren are said to be on the ground in the background and appear to be injured. It's explained that the new dialogue of Palpatine that begins to play over the shot is of course of him talking about the path to immortality is now in his grasp. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, the thing about The Rise of Skywalker, the real driving force for the hype of this movie, without a doubt, is of course the return of Darth Sidious and the fact that Ian McDiarmid is portraying the character once more in this story. So you could really see how excited fans are of how Palpatine's going to be utilized in Episode 9 and what the trailer is going to entail. So one of the pieces that I really want to go over that really does open up a lot of questions has all to do with Rey discovering this strange hexagon-shaped device. Now, this device is said to glow in a yellow hue, and she's actually said to discover this in a crystal cave. Now, this crystal cave, by the way, we actually went over this before in the past leaks, I would say about 4 months ago, that it's actually said to be the very entrance over to the Lost City. The Lost City is actually said to be a Jedi and Sith ruins area underneath the surface of an unknown world in the Outer Rim. Now, as Rey discovers this device, she touches it and hears the past voices of Luke, Anakin, Yoda, Kenobi, you name it, and more. And what really does intrigue me the most about this is that this device could very well be the Wayfinder device, for all we know, that is going to allow Rey to go over to the unknown regions and discover Palpatine's location along with Kylo Ren. Now, this movie is really going to have a lot of different elements in the actual film. We're going to have a lot of different types of source material from Star Wars Legends making its way into Episode 9. And yes, we had devices just like this in the expanded universe, but it wasn't necessarily connected to the unknown regions, so maybe there's something more to all of this, of what Rey actually discovered. Now, the other piece that I want to go over that really stands out to me a lot here is, of course, the moment in which we have Palpatine standing in front of both Rey and Kylo Ren from what's described, where Rey and Kylo Ren are said to be injured on the ground. Now, as all of this unfolds, it's explained that Palpatine is said to be levitating both Rey and Kylo Ren's lightsabers in mid-air, where he then begins to deliver a piece of dialogue talking about how the path to immortality is now in his grasp. So Palpatine, in case you guys did not know, is back in the flesh, And the fact that he's back in the flesh really does raise a lot of questions, because yes, we do know that a lot of reshoots are happening as we speak throughout the month of September and this month of October, and a lot of those reshoots had to do with redoing many different scenes related to Palpatine and how he would actually be used in The Rise of Skywalker. So it seems as though that what J.J. Abrams is doing here in this movie is that he's bringing back the original version of Palpatine in the flesh, and that's exactly how he's going to be able to return in Episode 9. How did he survive the fall? That's a big question open on the table for discussion for sure. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.